Good afternoon, everyone. Lisa Ware, Senior Group Leader. Today, we're going to be talking about things that are in the forefront of your mind. I don't know what it's like where you are, but today here, it has just never stopped raining and it seems to be forever. And we could generally say that winter is coming. And what can we do to help ourselves to help our businesses along? Well, I'm going to show you today. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. Do have a notepad and pen ready because this will be useful. Okay, here we go. So here we are. Winter is coming. What a lovely picture, eh? Doesn't that make you warm? Doesn't it make you feel good? By the way, I get the feeling sometimes that the doom and gloom that is on the news, which I don't watch, I think is coming head over. And I think Justin Bozino is totally sucked into all this doom and gloom. But here we go. It is coming. And what does it mean for all of us? Well, good news is, here we go. So we've got fixing our energy will give us some peace of mind, all right, over the winter. Now, I've just sent out what's been received that, as ever, don't ask me why, Thursday morning is the day that there is a change on the prices. And it's a very volatile market at the moment. So the UW Fixed Saver 27 is going to turn into the UW Fixed Saver 28. Probably not much difference. And I will say it, I think probably we will still lead the market. When somebody takes three services, okay, and if they take it with four services, it really is a market leading price, okay. Very easy, I'm finding, to get four services now because that's only energy, your broadband, and two unlimited mobiles. All right, so I'm finding that much easier. Take a look at that chart. There it is. There's October to December. This is what's happening on the price cap. Okay. And then this is showing you, here's the two service UW Fix Saver 27. Here's three services, and there's the one with four services. Absolutely worth someone's while. And if you've done any, and I did one last night supporting actually my son-in-law to be, Brett, oh my gosh, quite amazing. We saved this couple about £2,500, not just on energy, but on their services. Really, really pleased people, very pleased. And actually, it was quite significant. It surprised me on the energy. It was more than the perfunctory £150. So there are still people out there that are paying way, way over the odds, and we can certainly help them. And as it says here, we're a step ahead of the competition. Look, here you are. UW Fixed Energy Tariffs v the competition. So outfox the market there on 1600. There's So Energy, Octopus, in line with Eon, in line with Eon Next. Almost the same British Gas. There's OVO and there's British Gas, an October fixed. Okay. But take a look at Utility Warehouse. You can have absolute confidence that if they get those three services, guys, we're giving them really good prices. And this, I believe, you'll find it on your partner portals. Okay. Very, very good. So my suggestion, huge hint, hint, is please don't wait. Come on, have a go. There's tonight and there's all day tomorrow. In fact, I've got stuff. In fact, I've just had one cancel because she's told me at the last minute she's now selling her house and moving in with her son. Interesting. Okay, let it go. But I've gone on and made some phone calls today and I've got myself two more appointments. All right. Yeah, get out there. Come on, offer the folk good stuff. Now, What else is really good? Here we are. So that includes our new EV tariffs. Guys, we are seriously competitive. Look at this off-peak price. We're right up there with Octopus. So Octopus thought they had it sewn up the market. No, they don't. And do you know what Octopus don't offer their customers? The opportunity that through everyday spending, that 7p could probably go down to something like 5p. This is the way you have to present this when you're with people. You've got to help them think outside the box. Look, I'm not being rude, but most people cannot think. All right. They just don't know what's what. And we've got to help them see the difference. I mean, I have shown people over and over again. I look at my bills, and are you aware that on your Clubhouse app, there is an Insights? Yeah. If you click that Insights tab, for this household, last year we had back £523. Now that's money we earned and we didn't pay tax and insurance on it. If you quantify that with our energy, we basically got energy for about 3p a unit. I don't know anyone else that gets that. You've got to help them see the difference. Okay, really very, very good. So, what else? Well, Mr. Martin Lewis, okay, lots of people follow him, love him or like him. He's definitely in the forefront of a lot of people's minds. And he's saying we really need to help people switch and fix. He's saying it massively, okay? And it's easier with broadband, okay? In fact, Martin Lewis is saying ditch broadband, okay? He's saying ditch it, especially with BT. There you go. So what makes it easier? Well, there's a new industry-wide update. It's called One Touch Switch. I did it last night when I was supporting. It was quite brilliant. You do need to be very specific. You do need to know exactly if there's still a landline number and you're doing a 1-for-1. There was no offer of fibre where these people were. But we did the One Touch Switch. We put it in and everything worked. Okay, there is an 83% match success, much higher than anticipated. All right, ranging from 74% customers that left Virgin up to a massive 94% with Sky. And last night was switching from Sky. And listen, what I'm about to say to you is not hearsay. It's what I found myself. Virtually every single person I switch from Sky, although they are still getting that broadband speed, if it's a like for like coming in the same, our router makes a difference what goes on in the home. Yeah. My little saying to folk is, it reaches the parts other beers can't reach. Make them laugh. All right. Make them laugh. So, and here we are, a little bit of information for you. There's been a lot of talk about residual income and how energy prices have affected residual income. So energy prices have come down the last year, which has affected our personal residual income. This chart is basically showing you this. But all other residual income is up. And a lot of us are very concerned about the Priority Services Register. Okay, I don't know if you're aware, but the Priority Services Register, it's another one of these crony government initiatives. Basically, they're ticking the boxes, all right? And anyone with a family of children of 5 or under, guys, hate to say it, if you're of pensionable age, and even if you're not, they've approached me. I'm 63 and I said to the advisor at Utility Warehouse, I bet I can run you under the table for 5 miles. I said, no, I don't need to be on it. If they've got mental health problems, personally, I wish they would ask, is it diagnosed mental health? Because I think most people these days could say they're going insane with what's going on. All right. But be aware that on the priority services register, we do not earn group residual income on the energy. All right. We do earn it on the personal residual income. And the energy group residual income is earned, well, we start earning it as soon as they're on smart meters. Okay. Because the reason they've stopped it is that evidently a lot of them don't have smart meters, and then they have to ensure that a meter reader is sent out quarterly to do the readings. Okay. And the other side of it is we've been told that our incomes that have dropped is nothing to do with the redesign of the bill, or that the fact that cashback has been included in with the services. I'm saying we have been told. All right. I'm not commenting any further on that one. Right. Unless you have been living on another planet and you haven't seen it on your partner portal, Utility Warehouse have introduced Apple Pay. It's evidently your iPhone is now your UW cashback card. People with iPhones, I guess they're jumping up and down with excitement. Okay. Google Pay has been available for ages on Android. I don't know how many people decide that they like to use their phones as a debit card. Personally, I don't, and I don't ever want to. Choice. I think there's enough on my phone, and I spend enough time on my phone, and I can't imagine what it would be like personally if you lost your phone and then you realize that whoever picks it up has got access to your bank accounts as well. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it all. But a lot of people like this stuff, and it's there and it's exciting people. And if that's exciting people, great. Right. I think this is much more exciting, and I'm going to go through this. And you all know I've been spouting this for a very, very long time. Why cashback card customers are great for you. As well as being great for conversations and helping customers sign up, we know that active cashback card customers actually have these benefits. Right, guys, please listen, because I don't see enough people just almost, I say it's perfunctory. Take the cashback card, at least give it a try. All right. So first of all, it helps retention. Stats are proven that they stay with UW. An active cashback card customer churn is 20% less than non-cashback card customers. That's a really good reason. It helps with growth. Reality is they're more likely to take another service. And recent tests showed that cashback card customers were most likely to take another service if they have the cashback card. I can vouch for that because I see lots of my customers, even without me, adding services. And it tends to be the ones that have got the cashback card. If I do my utmost to make sure that they realise the benefit of this. If you are not using your cashback card, it will be very hard for you to recommend this. Okay. And then the last thing is they're more likely to refer a friend. In fact, the stats have shown, hear this, guys, 3 times more likely to refer someone else to you when they use the cashback card. Now, come on, doesn't that just make sense? Of course it does, because they are eliminating the cost of their services. In this household, I always say, It has eliminated entirely the cost of our phone and broadband, and often it's my mobile. Or conversely, you could say, do you know what? It's almost wiped out our electricity bill. Why wouldn't somebody want that? You've just got to help them realize that the reality is this, that there are other cards out there, but they are not as good as this. There are now nearly 90 partnered retailers that offer up to 10% back. Outside of that, there's cash back everywhere, except, of course, as I found out, unless you get a speeding fine. The government doesn't want to give us any cash back on speeding fines, okay? But everywhere else, you name it, the local pub, our local farm shop, everything, cash back. And all those little bits through the month, they add up and they're meaningful. And what it does is it actually helps people feel that they're part of something special. They actually think well, of course they are. They're getting something more than everyone else. And if you've got somebody that is struggling with their monthly budgeting in their house, and they might use, for example, Aldi's, well, you can help them realise they can feel very smug because it might be the UK's cheapest supermarket, but now they're going to be better off by 3% than anybody else that goes there. So there's some really, really good stuff. Please, 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 please recommend the cashback card. Right. Now, successfully getting partners going again with a little extra training. So I'm going to show you this bit by bit. Weekly getting restarted training, driving 4 times more points for low achievers in the 3 months before. Right, guys, if you haven't done this, getting restarted, please do. Right, I'm going to move us out of the way and I'm going to share with you. Hang on. Could somebody give me a thumbs up? Are you seeing my partner portal or not? Do I have to do a new share? Right, you're not seeing it. Right, let me do a new share. Are you seeing my thumbs up? Yeah, marvellous. Right, I just want to show you where you need to go. Guys, so down to live training and events. Now look, I do agree. This is a jumble. Please note, here's the kickoffs happening. Get on and book. Look, 25th of Jan. Here I am with Rob Barras and Karen Gaskill. Come to ours. But there are lots near you. In fact, there are lots and lots and lots. All right. You don't have to go to them all, but you might want to go to 1 or 2. Certainly enthusiasts. Right. Here we are. Getting restarted. Really important. Now, even if you are consistent and you're working and you're getting appointments and you're getting sign-ups, I suggest you do this. I've done it because as a leader, you need to know what people are seeing. And also, it doesn't hurt you to refresh. I promise you, I absolutely promise you, Hannah Leaning and Claire Hingott, they make your hair stand up. They are utterly brilliant. And you have a laugh and a half. It is so good. They make learning such fun. And we can, the reality is we all learn by repetition. Sometimes something can be said and you're just at that moment in the right place for hearing that message, which you may have heard before, but it didn't actually, the penny didn't drop, but now it does, and it has meaning. Get on that one, okay? So now I'm going to go back, and I'm now going back to, we're back to here. So what else is there? There is call text blast training sessions. They're in that area I just showed you. Get on them. Brilliant. Okay, get on them. They're really, really good. Okay, so I absolutely thoroughly recommend it. Now, before we get on to the exciting stuff, I'm going to share something. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to let you play it. And bear with me while I find it. I've got to do a new share. Okay, here we go. There is a new video, guys. It's rather good. It's all about resilience. Find out how the income from Utility Warehouse helped partners overcome financial and personal difficulties. Guys, this is a great, great UW story. It's in the whole setup of UW stories. If you've not set this in your phone, uwstories.co.uk, get it done there and start having a look at some of these. In fact, do you know what you could do? If you've got a smartphone and you've got a smart TV, one evening, put your feet up, nice cup of tea or a glass of wine, sit there and mirror it to your TV. Get it large and go through them and play them. Find out what's actually being said, because I'm using this all the time to recruit partners. This is a brilliant way of sifting through people and finding out the ones that are serious about this opportunity and the ones that aren't. I'm not going to play it because you can do that. That's your homework. So going back again, forgive me, but we are back and forth today. Okay, now prick your ears. Why should you and the teams and your team stay active over this time? Oh, guys, take a look at the baskets. It's Fortnum and Mason. Oh, they are so lovely. Right, have yourself the ultimate Christmas. So, level 1, Christmas dinner with all the trimmings. Earn 15 achiever points and recruit 1 team builder. I've actually got my Christmas dinner again. I've done it already, this one. I'm on to number 2. Do you know what? It is a rather lovely Christmas. Now, I must say, I'm not into ham. So I give my ham to my sister and the sausages because we don't do that stuff. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous turkey and all the other stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Level 2, in addition to level 1, just add another 10 achiever points and bring in another recruit that gets a customer. Guess what? You've got £250 of love to shop vouchers, or, wow, put it towards the Ivy restaurant. They're all over. Rather lovely. If you've ever been to the Ivy, I promise you're not disappointed. Now, last year we spent £250 love to shop vouchers. I was quite surprised actually how much you can do thinking about it with £250. We did quite a lot. It was very nice. And then level 3 is add another 10 points with another team builder, and you have a choice. Oh, if you're a thrill seeker, an adrenaline lover, this time it's Alton Towers, not Thorpe Park. I'm not sure if my heart can take it. I took my 2 grandsons to Thorpe Park. We did it in May. We had a fantastic weekend, the hotel included. Oh my gosh, did they love it? Yes, I even went on Swarm. This time it's Alton Towers, but I have to say my heart goes with a Fortnum and Mason hamper because they are absolutely lush. Now, let me just stop the share and let's just say this to you. Why go for these? Well, first of all, they're rather nice, but by going for them, the most important thing, in my personal opinion, humble opinion for what it's worth, is you are building your income. You are building your residual income, and that is freedom. That's what matters. You get these goodies, and along the way, you are continuing to build your income. And to me, that's the most important thing of anything. If you don't make all of them, it doesn't matter, but have a go at them. Have a go. And, you know, if you have a try, I promise you, the more active you are, you will find that your teams are more active too. They follow the leader. If you are not persistent, consistent, and doing this stuff, you won't find that they do it either. All right. It is an absolute fact. So I think they're rather wonderful. I love the Christmas stuff. I think it's absolutely joyous. And I've done the wreath and the advent calendars. Now, I've decided I'm going to put out to my teams, I'm going to put out an incentive because my waistline can't take another hotel chocolat wreath because this is 4 years on the trot. All right. And, you know, it just can't get any bigger. It's not allowed. But they are rather gorgeous. So here's my incentive to you, and I shall put it out in writing. The incentive is this. If you've never gained one of these achievers for Christmas and you achieve the one that achieves the most in my teams that has not done this, okay. Oh, by the way, if you have achieved the first level, but you then achieve the second level, you are still in on it. But if you've never achieved them before and you do, I'm going to say, right, the one that does the most out of those is going to get my chocolate, hotel chocolate, massive 80 quid, huge circle wreath. All right. Very nice when you have friends round and you can just offer it out. So there's my incentive to you. All right. Anybody at all that's within my team, you're included. So look, I hope that's an added incentive, as if you needed any more, because this stuff is rather good, to say the least. Okay. Would you like to unmute yourself if there are any questions that you'd like to ask about the stuff I've gone through? Anybody? No? You all know what you're doing and you can all do it. Marvellous. Love it. Right, guys. So just a plug, this Thursday, 2:30 to 5:30, it is the second live and kicking at Bournemouth. And my wonderful lady that's helping me is senior team leader Michelle Vin. And we are bringing in a superb workshop to help you recruit better. And last week, I gave you a little taster of the kind of stuff that we're going to do. It's really good. Now, I know, Rod, you're right up in Scotland. I don't expect you to come to Bournemouth, but you've got some live and kicking going up there. And all of you, please check out. Have you joined the Live and Kicking Facebook group? If you haven't, make sure you do, because there is a Live and Kicking near you. Guys, the ones that are up in North Somerset, there is Taunton as well. But I know some of you are coming down to Bournemouth, which is absolutely wonderful. And we really hope to help you expand your skills, all right? Because we know that in the class makes a massive, massive difference. In fact, I know everybody that came along last month said that they really enjoyed it. We're going to make it even more interactive. We're going to ask you things like things you've had success with. Bear that in mind when you're coming along, all right? Because everybody has some success. But remember this, and this is really, really, I do mean it. When I don't see people, partners, that are bringing in customers, I know that doesn't mean you're not working. It means you're in the challenge phase where you are prospecting and doing. And we learn more in the doing than we do in the successes. Every single time. That's an absolute fact. So, guys, until next week, same time, same place. Look forward to seeing you all. I hope this has been helpful to you. And those of you, see you Thursday. Wonderful.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.